What's up, everyone, and welcome to your Friday's edition of Reptile News. I hope you guys are having an amazing Friday and going to have an even a more amazing weekend. Most of you are probably watching this after work. You're probably winding down from your day, so have an amazing Friday, have an amazing weekend, and let's just jump into it with we're gonna start in Florida today, and again, amazingly enough, this is a pretty awesome story with no drug-induced plot to it. Now, the story comes out of Ocala, Florida, and I'm sorry if I get some of the pronunciations wrong. I've never been to Florida. I think that's what it is. And they're saying the rare rainbow snake has been spotted for the first time in 50 years. Now, on the surface, when I first saw this story, I thought, wait a minute, we talked about this not long ago. How could it be so I did a little search and I couldn't really find it. I checked the dates and it does appear to be legitimate. But then we go to the county, in Marion County, I think is how it's pronounced, and it's the first time it's been seen in that county for 50 years. So I'm thinking, when I was thinking of talking about it before, I know we've talked about this before, I'm sure of it. It must have been in a different county. But nonetheless, it's pretty awesome that this rainbow snake is being seen now. And usually reclusive, I guess, living in the water and burrowing. They're not just out and about running anywhere, so that would definitely not aid in them being spotted out in the wild. And they're saying that they believe that this one was actually on the move because of the drawdown in Rodman Reservoir. And now we're just going to stay in Florida. And I don't even really want to talk about this, but okay, we're going to make this one really short. I mean, this whole show is going to be really short today, but we're going to make this story really short. Some people were almost attacked by an alligator when it flipped them in their kayak. So, okay, if you're in a kayak, if you're in an inflatable kayak in Florida, I think there's a fairly high chance you're going to have an issue with an alligator or something. I'm just saying. And who goes in inflatable kayaks? Inflatable kayaks? Who? I mean, you guys leave a comment down below because I'm very curious about this. I wouldn't want to go in alligator-infested waters in a steel boat. Well, yes, I would actually. I'd probably want to swim in it, but nonetheless, an inflatable kayak. So anyway, we're going to move on. I'm saving the best for last now, but we're going to move on to a story about why pets should be kept indoors. So this particular story takes us to Australia, where somebody's pet cat was eaten by a carpet python. And that's where I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to go into the gruesome details because there's really no point in doing that. I think most of us here watching pretty much knows how the process works, but I can't stress enough, and this is going to upset some people, I'm sorry, I can't stress enough how ignorant, how moronic, how uncaring people are that let their pets just live outside. And I was there once. I was there. My dog for a lot of his life lived outside. But when you live in an area where predators are present, your pets are going to get eaten. It's just, and to me, and again, I apologize, I'm not a terrible person here. I'm really not, but I believe that if you just kick your pets outdoors to fend for themselves, don't come whining that you care about your beloved pet when they get eaten by something, I guess. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. But from there, let's move on to an awesome story, and that's about venom maybe saving people. So a professor in Colorado, Dr. Stephen Mackesy, apparently says that venom in snakes shows promise to attack cancer cells in humans. Now, their studies are focusing on viper venom, and they show in their studies that one particular viper venom has shown promise in attacking both the cells in breast cancer and colon cancer, but not necessarily melanoma. But they are saying that there are other venoms in the study that did react strongly to melanoma. And while they do have many critics about this, they are kind of reminding people that venoms have been used for curing ailments for ages, just not necessarily cancer yet. And it's beyond me why nobody has, I mean, if I was smart and rich enough, I'd probably look into it, but it's beyond me why nobody has looked into this before. And I haven't done a ton of research into this specific topic, but this particular topic probably interests me more than anything in the world. I know we spoke briefly some time ago about venom showing promise in fighting Parkinson's disease, and having a family who's been affected tragically by that disease, that became kind of a big interest of mine. And it's just amazing how we keep hearing this stuff coming out about venoms either curing or potentially curing some of these just terrible, traumatizing diseases. And I guess when you really think about it, at the end of the day, it's just more of a reason to keep these animals around, keep them alive, continue the study of them and what they can do to cure some of these things, and dare I say, I don't want to say further the human race, but assist in it. So I guess that being said, if you take anything away from the show today, take away from it that the next time you talk to somebody who says the only good snake is a dead snake, or somebody that just hates snakes or is scared of them, they're potentially finding a lot of promise in these snakes saving the lives of loved ones of people all over the world that have been infected one way or another. And that, my friends, has been all your news for this Friday. If you'd like to read any more about these stories, those links are right down below here in the description. And as always, if you're still watching, my name is Jason White. Now you know what's going on in the reptile world. Be good to each other, and we'll see you Monday.